Hello! In this video, we're going to make a little egg to practice some basic amigurumi techniques. To make the egg, you're going to need some yarn. In this case, I'm using soft cotton decay in Ibiza Ivory. You're also going to need recycled cotton filling, a crochet hook, 3mm, scissors, and a yarn needle to sew close the piece. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is a magic loop. This is a technique often used in amigurumi making to start working in the round. To make a magic loop, you're going to take the yarn from the skein, place it over your two fingers, wrap the yarn around your fingers from top to back, bottom, go back to the top like this, and make a cross on the back of your fingers, like this. Grab your hook, insert below the top right arm of your cross. With the hook, grab the yarn that comes from the skein and pull. Then simply twist your hook to create a little loop on your hook. Then, again with the hook, you grab the yarn that comes from the skein and pull through that loop. Let go. You just made a magic loop. Now, to start working inside the magic loop, I'm going to unravel this thread. And now I can get started. Hold the yarn on your non-dominant hand, and we start by making 6 double crochet stitches inside the magic loop. You're going to insert your hook inside the magic loop, and over your hook you need to have the magic loop and the thread from the tip of the skein. It's very important to follow these steps. Now make a double crochet stitch. Yarn over, pull through the magic loop, 2 loops on your needle, on your hook, yarn over, pull through both. You just made 1 double crochet stitch. Let's make 5 more. Once you've made 6 double crochet stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can close your magic loop. Pull through the yarn end that you left, and as you pull, your magic loop will close. Pull as much as you can to completely close the magic loop. And this is how you make a magic loop to start amigurumi work. Let's move on to round 2. In the second round, we're going to increase from 6 stitches to 12 stitches by making 2 double crochet stitches in each of the stitches of round 1. So, we're going to insert the hook in the first stitch and make 1 double crochet stitch. Then, you're going to make a second double crochet stitch in the same stitch. This will create an increase. When working in amigurumi, we're going to work in a spiral, as you see. So it's very important that you keep track of the beginning of the round. So, now that I've completed the first increase, I'm going to take a scrap of yarn in a contrasting color and place it as a marker on the first double crochet stitch of my round. So this is with my first increase. Right here, I'm going to place my marker. This way I know when I complete the round, I need to be on the stitch before the marker. Now let's continue with round 2, making 2 double crochet stitches in each stitch. Once you've completed round 2, you should have 12 double crochet stitches. Make sure to count your stitches at the end of each round so you're sure that you're following correctly the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm now ready to start round 3. For round 3, we're going to make 3 double crochet stitches followed by an increase, which is 2 double crochet stitches in the same stitch. To get started, I'm going to remove my marker and proceed to make my first double crochet stitch of round 3. Before I move along, I'm going to place the marker again so I don't lose track of my rounds. Let's continue. I already made 1 double crochet stitch. I need to make 2 more. 3, and now I can make my increase, which is 2 double crochet stitches in the same stitch. First double crochet stitch, second. At the end of round 3, I need to have 15 double crochet stitches. Continue following along the pattern until round 10, and we'll meet again on round 11 to learn how to make decreases. Once you've completed round 10, your egg will look like this. It's important to note that there is a wrong and right side to your stitches. So on the right side, your stitch will look like this, with little V's facing up. And on the wrong side of the fabric, your stitches will have horizontal bars. So make sure when working in Amigurumi that you have the right side of the stitches facing out. Before we start decreasing, we're going to start adding stuffing to our egg. Take small amounts of stuffing, place it inside the egg, and you can use the back of your crochet hook to help compact the stuffing, to make sure it reaches all the small spaces. You'll continue this process as you crochet along. For round 11, we're going to make 6 double crochet stitches followed by a decrease, which is working 2 double crochet stitches together. I'm going to remove the marker and work 6 double crochet stitches. Let's make our first decrease. There are 2 ways you can decrease in Amigurumi. You can use the regular decrease, which is to work 2 double crochet stitches in this way. Insert your hook in the first stitch, yarn over, pull through, insert your hook in the second stitch, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. This is a regular, normal decrease in double crochet stitch. Now, in Amigurumi, there is a second way that you can work 2 stitches together that has less volume than the regular decrease. So, if you see your stitch at the top, there is 2 loops, 1 front loop that's facing you and 1 back loop that's facing away from you. You're going to insert your hook through the front loop only of the first stitch you want to decrease to work together, and then insert your hook through the second front loop only of the second stitch you're working together. So on your hook you have your working loop and then both front loops from the 2 stitches you are working together. Yarn over, pull through the front loops. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both. This is an invisible decrease. Let's repeat the sequence, working 6 double crochet stitches and then work 2 stitches together. Again, let's make a second invisible decrease, which is working 2 double crochet stitches together in this technique commonly used in amigurumi. Insert your hook front loop only of the first stitch to decrease. Insert your hook front loop only of the second stitch you want to decrease. Yarn over, pull through both front loops, yarn over, pull through. You're going to continue following along the pattern until the last round, where I will show you how to fasten off the hole that stays in the end. After finishing the last round of the egg, this is how it will look. Now it's time to fasten off your work. There are 2 ways you can fasten off. You can either make a chain or a slip stitch in the next stitch. I'm going to make a slip stitch to fasten off. So I insert my hook in the next stitch and complete a slip stitch. Yarn over, pull through the stitch and pull through the loop that was on my hook. Now simply cut the yarn, leaving enough yarn tail to sew the hole closed. And pull through the loop. Now you can see that even though we decreased 6 stitches in the last round, there's still a little hole in the bottom of our egg. To close the hole, we're going to take our yarn needle and we're going to insert the yarn needle through each front loop of each stitch of the last round. Insert your needle through the front loop and repeat for the 6 stitches at the bottom. Once you've completed this part, you're going to do like we did in the magic ring in the beginning. You're going to pull and the hole will close. Then all you need to do is hide the yarn tail inside your work and cut the excess yarn. You just finished an amigurumi egg where you practiced the magic ring, how to work the first stitches, how to count your stitches, how to increase, how to decrease, stuffing, and how to make a fasten off for your bottom. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll be making more little eggs to practice your amigurumi skills in the future.